A cruise along the Alaska's famed Insight Passage. The cruise begins from Seattle and is organized by Emerald Princess Cruises. Emerald Princess is the name of the ship. Just to give an idea about the ship, it is a 19 deck ship and has almost 1500 guest cabins and a crew of 1200. This is the view of the Seattle town from the ship before we set sail. The inside of the ship, some view from the ship, the deck, the lobby where we meet for taking care of the elevators, for getting the elevators, a view of the 24-hour coffee shop, and a view of the inside cabin with obstructed view. The entertainment area. The cruise would be taking us to Ketchikan, and from Ketchikan it is going to take us to Tracy Arm, and then to Juneau, from Juneau to Skagway, and then Victoria, and then back to Seattle. We first stop at Ketchikan, set at the southernmost entrance of Alaska's famed Insight Passage, a network of waterways that snake through some of the most jaw-dropping, beautiful wilderness of the world. Ketchikan is best known for three things: feisty salmon, idyllic scenery, and an incredibly rich Alaska native culture. A sight of the native eagle, which is common to Alaska, the scenery around Alaska. A visit to the Saxman native village, a place where they make these totems. Totems is a item which is very prominently made here. It is a long wooden post with some carvings. This is how the totems are made, and then how the totems are erected. This map shows a raising of a totem. Some view of the totems. You can see these totems here, and they become a common sight at least in Ketchikan. We also find them in some more places. A visit to Creek Street, once a red light district, now an arts and crafts shopping area. Here we see one of the old prostitutes' house, the Dolly's place, which is now Dolly's House Museum. This is the Dolly's House Museum. The board reads Dolly's house, where both men and salmon come upstream to spawn. A view of the inside of the house, which is now a museum, shows the old stuff. The staircase to the first floor, and old typewriter which was used by Dolly. Moving on to the other end of Creek Street, there are shops selling souvenirs. This is a shop which is selling stones. A view of the Creek Street. After Ketchikan, next day we go for a trip to Tracy Arm, but we are told that instead of Tracy Arm, we have taken the trip to Endicott Arm. When Tracy Arm is not accessible by cruise ships, many choose to visit Endicott Arm and Dawes Glacier. This is the view of the glacier. You can see the glacier across the ship. The shorter length of Endicott allows for a faster journey. The ship is also able to get much closer to the glacier. After this, we go to Juneau. Juneau is the capital city of Alaska. Juneau is unique among US capitals in that there is no roads connecting the city to the rest of the state. Here we take a trip to the Mendenhall Glacier. The glacier has been gradually retreating, its front face is declining in width and height. The Mendenhall Glacier is about 13.6 miles long, located in the Mendenhall Valley, about 12 miles from downtown Juneau. A view of the scenes around the Mendenhall Glacier. Back to the ship. Next day we would be going to Skagway. Skagway is a compact city in the southeast Alaska, set along the popular cruise route, the Inside Passage. Skagway, home to Gold Rush era buildings now preserved as part of the Klondike Gold Rush National Historic Park. The White Pass and Yukon Railroadway runs vintage locomotives past the famously steep Chilkoot Trail and offers sweeping mountain views during its climb towards Canada. A view of the track, the old White Pass steam engine, a view of the train, the difficult mountain terrain going through one of the highest railroads in the world, a tunnel made years ago, the beauty of the valley from the train. Traveling through Alaska, the train goes through the border of US and Canada. This is the post which shows the border of US and Canada. It goes into Canada and then ultimately comes back into the Alaska region of US. An old bridge which has been discontinued but shows the engineering feat done years ago. Goodbye to Yukon Railway, back on the ship. In the evening, we have an organized tour by the cruise company to visit the kitchen. You can see, get the view of the kitchen, and you see this beautiful arrangement of flowers. Actually, it's done by the fruits, all of fruits and vegetables, which are done carved into the shapes by the staff of the kitchen. An auditorium at the ship. Next morning, we stop at Victoria, Canada. We need a visa for Canada to enter this. So we travel through Victoria, the hotel building. This is the building of the Legislative Assembly of British Columbia. And we proceed to Butchart Garden. Butchart Garden is one of the most famous gardens in the world, and it probably would take us more than a day to visit the full garden, and we probably have only about a few hours with us. By the time we were visiting this garden, it had turned evening and the sun had set, so we had to leave and back for the ship. So, goodbye to Butchart Garden. While returning to our ship, a view of downtown Victoria. Last night on the ship, there is a gathering in the main auditorium and the staff give a thank you. Next morning, early in the morning, we dock at Seattle back to US. Thank you for watching.